What are pronouns? Why do they matter? What are pronouns? Pronouns are how a person wants to be referred to in the third person. Some examples of pronouns include he, him, his, she, her, hers, they, them, their, and ze, here, hears. Some people may use one set of pronouns, such as she, her, hers. However, other people may use multiple sets of pronouns. For instance, a person may use they, he pronouns, meaning they use both they, them, their, and he, him, his interchangeably. Sharing pronouns is an important practice so that we do not assume how people want to be referred to in the third person, thus avoiding instances of misgendering. Here's an example. You can talk about someone who uses they, them, their pronouns like this. They are a writer and wrote that book themselves. That quote is theirs. I love their book. Notice that you use the same grammar for singular they as you do for plural they. They are, not they is. If someone uses multiple pronouns, like ze, here, hears, and she, her, hers pronouns, you might use them in this way. She is a fantastic friend. Yesterday, when I was feeling tired, Z got me coffee from my favorite coffee shop. Why is it important to use someone's correct pronouns? Pronouns are often a key part of expressing someone's gender identity. Using their pronouns correctly is important in affirming that you recognize them in their identity.
Pronouns are an opportunity for people to see you the way that you wish to be perceived.
To have someone use my pronouns correctly shows that they value me, they respect me, and they care enough about me to speak about me the way I want to be spoken about.
It's a basic sign of respect. I mean, you wouldn't want to be misgendered in the classroom, and none of us want to as well.
I really love feeling connected to people, and so when I'm able to converse with people in different communities, it's really important to know how we are referring to people. There are a lot of terms that some people identify with, and I think it is important to respect that instead of sort of labeling people according to our own assumptions.
Using a trans or non-binary person's pronouns correctly can have a significant impact for that person.
Feeling affirmed in my gender identity by others just feels euphoric. It just feels good. It feels good when someone acknowledges and appreciates me for the ways that I show up and the way that I express my gender. It can be challenging when you're never sure. I can never really anticipate how people will respond. And like having that feeling of being on guard can feel so tight. And when someone acknowledges and affirms my gender, it just feels like that can come down a little bit.
I feel seen. I feel recognized for the experiences that I bring to a space and the ways in which that my transness has shaped my outlook on the world.
It feels really nice. Sometimes it feels really scary because it's not as common as I would like, but it's just like when you find your perfect article of clothing at a store. Like say it's winter, you find a really cool sweater and you try it on and it fits and you know it's yours. That's what it feels like to me.
Misgendering someone can be very harmful. Of course, we will make mistakes. Still, it's important to learn how to best respond when you misgender someone using incorrect pronouns.
To be misgendered feels a lot worse than people think it might feel.
I think as a, non-binary person, I've had to manifest the resilience, especially in doing this work. I sometimes see it as a learning moment for the other person.
When people realize that I'm not cis when I correct them, which is okay for people to have mistakes. When they just accidentally don't know, I think that just letting people grow with you, because as well as your own gender identity is an evolution, it's also other people's evolutions to understanding gender itself.
Next video, pronouns in practice. Learn some strategies for how to use pronouns correctly and how to correct yourself and others when someone has been misgendered. To continue learning about these topics, visit the Pronouns and Gender Inclusive Language Toolkit for more videos, resources, and information at nyu.edu/pronouns.